Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new video. My name is Mohammed Marwan, and today we are going to see how we can create a custom image, a custom character using AI tools. So I have done this before, and when I shared it with you, I got a lot of messages that you want to learn how we can do something like that. Now, adding this kind of a stuff in our presentation, I believe it's going to add, some, good attraction, especially for soft skills, because you can create now your own script, you can create your own movie, your own video, instead of going to YouTube and trying to pick from here and there some video which is matching with your requirement, which is good, it's not bad. But now you can create your own video based on your specific requirements. You can have the dialogue, you can have your own characters, and you can create the video which is going to support you when you are explaining a certain topic. So I believe, yes, I believe this is something which can be added for leadership, for maybe design thinking, blah blah blah. You can do a lot of things using this set of tools. So today we are going to see how we can create one, how I created my own. So let's start. Now, for us to do this kind of custom character, we need to use basically three tools. The first one is Freepik, and the second one is ChatGPT and Runway. So let me explain in a brief what is the rule for each one of those. So for the Freepik, we are going to use this tool to create a custom character. So basically what we are going to do is we're going to provide a set of images, approximately 20 to 30 images. The more images, of course, is better, but they are saying that from 5 to 12 is also working. But from my experience, I always say, even they always recommend something between 26 to 28. So we are going to see what kind of images you need to provide. So from the Freepik, we are going to create what we call it a character. So he will learn by all of these images. We will do the training, and he will learn your facial expression, and he will be able to generate many images later on. So our first step is to create the character, only the character. We want the tool to know about our appearance, our features, okay, our details. And then after that, what we will do, we will use ChatGPT to help us to generate a certain prompt based on our requirements. So I created my character. Now I want my character to be in a classroom, okay, talking with the students. I want my character to be in a restaurant, wherever, right? How I can create that prompt. So if you know how to create the prompt, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. And you can immediately, provide the context, and he will generate the image. But if you don't know, I'm going to show you the best way to do it. If you don't know how to create a prompt, I'm going to show you the best way so that at least you can start with. So it is super easy. Don't worry about that. Now, after you get the prompt, you just go to Freepik and tell him, okay, the character which you know about, like Muhammad, I want Muhammad to be in a classroom talking with the students in an auditorium, a very modern kind of an auditorium, right? And then he will generate it with the same character you trained him about. Fine. And by the way, Freepik is not free. You need to pay almost to create a character, I believe, between 100 to 150 dirham, something like that. So we are talking about around $40, something like that. Okay. But you will be able to do many things, not only for creating character, you can also create images. So you can create a character for only one time, but then after that, you are only going to make use of this character to create different images, right? So maybe at the beginning you need to pay like 150 dirham, but then after that you will pay per image, or they will give you sort of a credits, and you can utilize it to create many images. So the cost will go down somehow. Anyway, after we create the image, it's going to be a static image. There is no animation. So how we can add the animation? We will add it using Runway. So I will provide the image which I generated by Freepik and Runway, and using Runway video model, I will be able to apply some animation based on also my prompt. And we are going to see how we can do that. Fine. So anyway, these are the tools, the main tools which we are going to use. I believe ChatGPT, we don't need to pay about, for it. But Freepik and Runway, we need to pay for these tools. Again, the cost is between 150 to 250 if in case you are doing it for the first time, because of course you will do some mistake, right? So, but don't worry, after you learn it, the cost will go down because you know exactly the prompt and how the prompt is going to generate. So the cost will go down. So don't worry about that. Fine. Now, another thing also I want you to know that when you are providing the images to train Freepik, don't provide, for example, your ID. Okay, your ID photo. It's not going to work. Fine. Don't provide also a group photos, because you need to concentrate on only one character. you cannot train him for multiple characters at the same time. So this is something which people, they might, do by mistake. Another thing also which I found, that don't provide your old photos with the new photos, right? So all the photos which I provided when I did the training, it was for 2024. It was a recent photo. And I'm going to show you a sample of the photos which I used, fine? So don't actually use any photo which is old, before like 10 years or 5 years, with the new photos. In this case, you are confusing the model. These are the photos which I used in my training. And if you notice, it's like kind of selfies, and most of them is like that. So these are I provided almost 25, like 30 photos. The more is better, as I said. But this is a sample of how the photos looks. Fine. Now, what we need to do, just need to go to Freepik. You need to you create an account, okay? And then you will click here on create. After you click on create, you just need to go to image. That means you want to create an image, and click on character. Okay. Once you click on character, you need to fill the name of this character, the gender, and then after that, here you need to upload your photos. You can upload them as a zip file or as individual photos. It doesn't really matter. Fine. After you upload your photos, you just need to click on create character. It will take around 5 minutes, okay, to train the model. And see here, it's written use 12 to 24 images, though 5 to 25 also work anyway. So after you create the character will be saved on the same name you are going to specify here. Now, after you create the character, you are not going to see anything. You will just see that the character is created. That's it. But how you can start generating images, we need to provide our prompt here. But the thing is, how we can provide the prompt. I will show you the best way to do it, which will allow you to, learn how to create a very efficient prompt later on. But for now, at least, if you want to try it, the best way and the easiest way is this one. Go to Google. Okay, go to Google. Search for any image which you are looking for. So I wanted to generate my image in an office where the background is kind of, the building, in a modern office where I have a glass at the background. Okay. So when I wrote this in Google, I got this image, many other images, of course, but this is one of the images which I got. So I thought that it's good if I can generate something similar. So what I said, okay, I took the image, I went to ChatGPT, I told him, okay, explain the prompt to generate a similar image. And then he provided the prompt. After that, what I have done, I took the same prompt, I did some changes. So I said, for my character, so add Muhammad, so he'll understand that it is my character, is having a well-groomed beard, wearing a dark blue business suit with a matching tie. He holds a sleek black tablet in his hand and stand near a large window in a modern office building. So the other part of the prompt is exactly the same, which was generated by ChatGPT. I only changed the first part because I want Freepik to understand that it's the character which he learned about. I want him to use the same character to generate this image. Fine. So this is the one which I wrote here. This is the one which I wrote here exactly. And what I got this image. So if you notice, there are some, of course, similarity. It's not exactly the same, but there are some similarities, of course, right? In fact, the one which is generated is much better. So it's not going to generate immediately a very good photo, a very good image. It will generate like four image. At the moment you generate, it will provide 4 different images, and you can choose the one which you feel that it represents you. Fine. Now this is the second step. So now after that, after I created this image, I said, okay, let me now create another image while I'm sitting and working with with a PC. So I told him, because now I wanted to try my own prompt. I didn't want to try a prompt from ChatGPT. So I wanted to see how easy it is. See this. Muhammad sitting in a modern office using a laptop, looking at the camera, wearing a professional suit. That's it. That's it. And this is what I provided. Now, this is my prompt. It doesn't need to be so, lengthy like that. I just wanted to try my own natural language, how it's going to be. So I found that it is very good. And again, you are not going to get the best result from the beginning, because this is generative AI. You might get from the 4 images only 1 image which is very similar from you. I'm going to show you now. In fact, I can show you now. So these are the images which I generated. Now, if you notice, some of them are not really good. Like, for example, this one, you don't see that, you don't feel like it's really natural. But some of them it is. Like, for example, this one. It's somehow good. this one, which I am showing it to you in my presentation, it's really good, right? So whatever you feel that it's actually very similar from you, you can pick it up so that we can take it for the animation. So for example, this one, you see that I don't feel like it is very similar from me. I think this is good. This is okay. So you can choose the one which you want. This one is okay, but it is very thin. I hope that I have the same body. Anyway, so yeah, you can just pick the one which you want. As I said, every time you click generate, you will get 4 images. If you want to reduce, you can reduce it, of course. So if you don't want to generate 4 images, you just want to generate 2 images, you can do that. Fine. So it's very easy. It's super easy actually. Let us go back to our presentation. So this is how I created this image. Now, after that, I said, okay, let me apply some animation. So I went to Runway. I went to generate video prompt. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I went to generate image by using a prompt, okay, by using a prompt. So I'm actually going to generate an image with animation. So what I said, okay, I will take this image, which I created by Freepik. All what I have done is uploading it here. And then after that, I provided a very simple prompt. See, only one sentence. A man looking at the camera and he's talking. That's it. And the thing which is very important, which I don't want you to lose credit because of that, is that you need to click on static. Static means the camera is going to be static, in a static mode. It's not going to be moving right or left. Fine? So it will be static toward the character you are going to use, right? And then you can choose also the length, so 10 or 5 seconds. It doesn't really matter because later on you are going to see how we can increase the length. Okay, so this doesn't really matter, fine? And just create, generate, and that's it. So it's actually super easy. After that, I got this one. See? So it's nothing, only a character which is moving his lips. That's it. Fine? But I found that it's good. I found that the movement of the lips is really good, actually. So I said, okay, I'm going to use it. Again, you might not get the same, a very good result from the beginning. That's fine. Keep on trying. So as you can see, I didn't do anything else. But what I noticed that when the image you are going to use is having a very light smile, it will work very well. And then after that, what I said, okay, now now the animation is working very well. Now all what I need to do is I want to put my script, and of course my voice, and there should be some lip sync, right? So what I have done, I recorded my video. This is my video. It is almost 22 seconds, so it is not 5 or 10 seconds. As I told you, we don't care about the duration there because based on your video which you are going to upload, he is going to generate the same duration. So don't worry about that. Fine. So I uploaded a full video which is talking about something. Fine. So I put it there. I uploaded there in Runway, and also I uploaded the image which actually he created with an animation. So now he's having the image and he is having also the video. And this feature is actually Act 1. So Act 1 feature is going to take the video, the original video, and it is going to mimic the same facial expression into AI generated video. This is what is happening. Fine. So whatever movement of your head, whatever the lip sync, the facial expression, all of this will be transferred in this video, which we are going to generate by Runway. So he's going to simulate the same facial expression. He will try. It's not always perfect, but this is actually something interesting which you need to try. Okay? So this is the idea. After that, we got this.
Hi team, this is my custom character created by different generative AI tools. You can use character like this in your presentation, no matter the topic you are discussing, to make them more engaging and dynamic. If you want me to show you how to create your own custom character, let me know in the comment. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so this is what we created. This was the result after Runway Act 1. So again, this is the feature, Act 1. Fine? And with this, that's it. Thank you so much. I hope that it was very clear for you. The steps are very easy. I tried to show you exactly how I created step by step. And by the way, if you want to know exactly how it works in Runway, so this is actually Runway. All what you need to do if you are accessing for the first time, you are going to see this dashboard. All what you need to do is to go to generate video. And then here you can upload the image which we generated from Freepik. Okay, just put it there. Put the, the animation prompt, how you want the character to behave. You want him to stand, you want him to walk, you want him to sit, whatever you want. You want him just to talk. And then after that, click on Act 1, put your video, how you want the character to react, and then put the video with an animation which we created by Runway, and that's it. It's going to take almost 2 to 3 minutes to generate the video, and you are going to get a very good result. So with that, I think it was very clear for you to understand how to create your own character. And please, if you are going to create something similar, do share with us your sample or your AI custom character. Let us see how you are using it, and hope that you are going to utilize this tool in the future. Thank you so much, and see you again in some other video. Thank you. Bye-bye.